Waldo Politics is now live streaming Just Chatting Trump updates Russia ceasefire denied. What's crackin'? Good morning. There's Waldo. Oh hi KBP. What will be happening on this fine evening? Well, I am going to feel the political headlines with chat. Feel feelings. Then if we run out of news I will play a video game with the TTS up. Feel free to give us your hot takes. Bet that twin. Hotcakes are just pancakes and flapjacks aren't real. How dare you? Getting started soon. Toss any links to stories into the Discord. https discord gg beignet tridix 8 Gamble 100. Gamble 100. At KBP 24 dice roll result 4, you got half of the bet back. When first started I used to win all the time. I think they changed their algorithm. It was bait. Now you are addicted. Gamble bait, have they no shame? Rough morning, been up till 200 counting beans. It's hard work but honest.
Oops. There's a whole minute left on that counter, but I'm doing it anyway. Who says I have to go when the counter pops up at 0? Nobody. I can break the rules if I want to. Hi, how you doing? My name is Waldo, and I'm here to feel the politics with you. How's it going? How's everybody doing today? I am doing good. It is sunny outside, and all that sun is sticking with my camera, but that's okay. We're gonna do it anyway. Um, so yeah, KBP up late counting beans. Poor guy. It's a it's a rough life that he has to live. I thought I thought you had to work this morning. Are you at work? Are you watching me at work? That is highly commendable. Good job. High five. Way to go.
Shish.
That's good. No, you uh, steal that time from the man. Uh, Solidarity, brother. Good job. You should absolutely like wage steal from the man. They're wage stealing from you. Do it. Get some. The proletariat will rise up. Yeah, one lame YouTube streamer at a time. Okay. Let's see. What are we doing today? Today is Saturday, and it is Saturday morning. So what I'm going to do is I've got a handful of links to very fun, sometimes boring political stories. Feel free to provide your own links as well. If you've got links to fun political stories, toss them into the Discord right here.
Discord. https discord gg beignet tridix 8.
So, yeah, hop in there, link news stories and stuff like that that you'd like to talk about on the stream, and I will bring them up onto the screen and we'll look at them and we'll all feel them together. It'll be a good time. If you want to watch old videos that I've made or get caught up on a specific subject,
YouTube. https www.youtubecom at waldavideos.
you can do that right there at YouTube. Go there, give it a like, give it a thumbs up, give it a follow and a subscribe and all those fun things, and then yell at me in the comments. I'm getting a lot of that lately. It's because I dipped my toes outside of politics. But we're not going to talk about that today, unless Thomas jumps in and really, really, really wants to talk about it, in which case we would talk about it. So let's do some news. How about that? Let's look at some politics. So exciting, except not really, because it's not that exciting. Let's do, it's important, but very boring. Turn off the game capture, turn on the window capture, then use that right there. There we go. Put it in the right place. Donald Trump's Milwaukee error could cost him the election. So, what did he do? He called Milwaukee a horrible place. Very, it's very dramatic. It's not based anything on policy, but he was talking about Milwaukee. He said it was a horrible place, filled with crime, and that made the people there sad. That's where they're holding their Republican convention is in Milwaukee. He talked about why it shouldn't be there because it's a horrible city filled with crime. But the press took just the horrible city part, left out the filled with crime part, and talked about how he's shit talking the city. Uh, then we have to go crazy. Then so he says something, then the media chops out just that one bit and says he said it was a horrible city. Then Mike Johnson jumps in front of the thing. Pastor Mike Johnson jumps up there and is like, no, 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 he didn't say it. I didn't hear anything. He didn't say anything like that. And then Donald Trump goes on the news and says, yeah, I totally said that. But I was talking about the crime and the fact that it's a Democrat run city and all of the voting irregularities that happen in cities. Yes, I said it. So it's a circus. Donald Trump is a clown, and the Republican Party is a circus. The analogy just works very well. He's a clown. The Republican Party is a circus. And if he gets into the White House, he'll turn it into a bigger circus. The circus will have a new tent to live in, and it will be the White House. That's what he did last time. He's a clown, they're a circus, and Fox News is a joke. You see, it all fits within the analogy. So what happens is he needs to win election, which means he needs people to vote for him and he needs people to like him. They're worried that if he says your city's a horrible place, that people won't want to vote for him, and then the independents, who still exist somehow and haven't been convinced one way or the other, are going to not vote for him. So it's a bit of a mess. So what they say and end up saying is that his error could cost him the election because that's Wisconsin. It's a very big swing state. It's a big deal to them. Let's see what this story has to say. Donald Trump's negative comment about Milwaukee could cost him the presidential election. Speaking to Newsweek, political experts assessed the political ramifications of reports claiming the president called Wisconsin a horrible city during a closed-door meeting with the lawmakers. On Thursday, the meeting was a precursor to the Republican National Convention set to take place in Milwaukee from July 15 to 18, where Trump is expected to be the chosen as the party nominee, according to Jake Sherman. Uh, Stephen Chung, Trump's spokesperson, denied the report on X, formerly Twitter, because that's what it's called now, X, formerly Twitter. He wrote, wrong, total bullshit. He never said it like how it's been falsely characterized as. He was talking about how terrible crime and voter fraud are. So the city isn't terrible. He didn't say the city was horrible. He said the people that live there are horrible, and the things that they do are horrible, and the in general environment about the city is horrible. So he didn't say it was horrible. He said all the people and the things there are. Uh, the the amount of crime that happens within the city is part of the city, you know. And if you're saying it's terrible because of all the crime, then I mean you're just saying it's terrible. But this isn't anything important. It's not policy. It's not. It's drama. It's
I agree
drama.
Wisconsin sucks.
Hi, poker face. I agree. Uh, Wisconsin sucks, but Donald Trump needs it to win the presidency, and giving out opinions like that will alienate the voters, and it'll make the voters unhappy, and then they won't show up to vote for him, and that will make him sad, and it'll make Pastor Mike Johnson sad. Everyone will be sad. Um, when it comes down to a struggle for every
The
last
crime
vote,
up when he arrived, just one more felon.
the percentage goes up just slightly because he's there, maybe. When it comes down to a struggle for every last vote, as the race in the states like Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania, it's never a great idea to condemn a whole city that many call home. To be honest, Donald Trump's Wisconsin core base won't care. They're mostly rural, and they've swallowed far more controversial comments from him. But undecided voters, centrist voters, and independent voters in Wisconsin might take affront, particularly if it reminds them of concerns about Trump's stability and judgment. So, yeah, apparently independent voters exist. I've it's a weird thing that they would exist, but they do somehow, somewhere. Let's see. So that's just drama. It's not policy. It's not super important, but it could make them lose. This is more fun. If we're gonna do drama, you might as well do drama, right? Trump says pilots, like beautiful Tom Cruise but taller, told him UFOs exist. In an interview with YouTube's Logan Paul, well known for being truthful and a straight shooter, that Logan Paul guy, Trump shared mixed feelings on UFOs and peddled deep state conspiracy. Uh, in an interview with podcaster and internet star Logan Paul, Donald Trump shared some strange takes on UFOs, revealing that handsome, perfect pilots keyed him into the possibility of extraterrestrial life. I met with pilots like beautiful Tom Cruise, but taller, handsome, perfect people. Um, Sir, there was something there that was round in form and going like 4 times faster than my super jet fighter plane. Wh- my super jet fighter plane. I'm sure that's the words they used. My super jet fighter plane. Where do you get the super jet fighter planes? Do those come from Boeing or is that a Lockheed Martin kind of thing? Super jet fighter plane. We're gonna order so many super jet fighter planes. Bigly super jets. Trump noted, people that are very smart and very solid have said they believe there was something out there, and it makes sense that they could be. Before he racistly made a joke about referring to illegal aliens out there that come through the border. The okay. Asked about whether his own organization might have hidden information about aliens from him. Trump said maybe, citing the existence of the deep state. And then this just talks about Paul and that thing. So maybe there's some UFOs. This was a big deal back in 2015. I know that that was a million years ago. Honestly, 2015 was what, fucking 78 years ago, I think. But there was a lot of people saying we need to vote for Trump because he'll find out about Roswell, he'll find out about the aliens, and he will not keep that shit quiet. And that started. It was 100 conspiracies about it, right? I mean, well, there's a million about the aliens, but then there's 100 about Trump getting that information. One, if it comes out, he'll be the one to
They didn't
spread it.
bother reading him into the alien program.
That was one of the conspiracy theories, KBP. You're joking. I don't know if you're joking, but that was one of the conspiracy theories that was happening. One, everybody was like, we got to get Trump so that he'll tell us about the aliens. Then the second wave came in and was like, hey, wait a minute, the deep state knows about us knowing this, so the deep state, folks, is not gonna put him into the alien program. You see, Donald Trump's a straight shooting truth teller who can never tell a lie. So if the deep state puts him into the alien program and reads him into the Roswell documents, then he will immediately tell all the people. So they're not gonna put him in there at all. This is a conspiracy of the highest level. And that was wave two. Wave two was no, they're not going to put him in there. They're not going to read him into the alien program because he would blab it. And then wave three was the CIA is crooked for not reading him in there into the program, and then they would like demand that the CIA read Donald Trump into the alien program that doesn't exist, so that he can tell us about the things that aren't real. It's wild. Conspiracy theories are fun if you don't take them seriously. The minute you take them seriously, it breaks your brain because it's unreality. It is not real. It's not a true understanding of the world. Conspiracy theories are fun to look for the weirdness and the stuff like that, but you can't take them seriously. You can't devote your life to it. You can't connect them to your identity. It's bad, man. It will end badly for you. And I'm saying that from my former conspiracy
He'll
addled
hold
brain.
trials with his new DOJ and force alien info out of researchers.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe they can do that in 2025. That'll be fun to watch. But yeah, the that one I saw that headline and I had to click that one. Like I can't not click on that headline. So what else is in the news? What do we got? We got Republicans now want to rename the oceans after Donald Trump. Not all of them. Waldo, stop making everything political. Not all of them. Just certain parts of the ocean need to be named after Donald Trump, okay? This is serious and normal. House GOP could rename coastal waters to the Donald Trump Exclusive Economic Zone of the United States. DJTEEZUS. That's not, it doesn't roll off the tongue, you know? It's not exactly, uh, it doesn't have a good acronym. Usually they're a little bit better at making the acronyms. They stretch to get the right acronyms and stuff like that. But Donald Trump Exclusive Economic Zone of the United States, it doesn't. They'll just call it the Trump Ocean. Let's see. A proposed bill from House Republicans would rename coastal waters around the U.S. after former President Donald Trump, whose administration rolled back dozens of environmental rules while he was in office. Legislation from Florida Representative Greg Steube, the Steubes, would rename the U.S. Exclusive Economic Zone to, it's already called the U.S. Exclusive Economic Zone, but we want it to be the Donald Trump Exclusive Economic Zone of the United States. 4.3 million nautical miles, extends no more than 200 nautical miles from the territorial sea baseline, is adjacent to 12 nautical mile territorial sea of the U.S. Floridians know the great value of our coastal natural resources and how important it is to have a president who cares about the strength and resilience of our oceans. No, he doesn't care about the strength and resilience of your ocean. He
Gotta
want,
put his name on everything.
gotta put your name on everything. He wants the oil out of that ocean. and he wants it to make it easier for a company to take that oil out of the ocean, out of the floor. In office, Trump reversed 100 environmental rules and repeatedly called climate change a hoax. And his drill baby drill slogan for oil production. Environmental advocates have warned that the Project 2025 proposal, you're going to hear more and more and more and more about the Project 2025. I read it a while ago, but it's going to show up in every news article from until the election. What was I saying? Project 2025 proposals would be a death sentence for federal protections by gutting key federal agencies, radically expanding offshore oil and gas production, and breaking up the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, among other moves. NOAA. Stubbs' legislation was first reported by Fox News. Okay. And then from Stube, during his time in office, President Trump took several commendable actions for our oceans as part of his work to make America strong, secure, and economically
Project
prosperous.
2025 is a real conspiracy.
Right, it is. I'm honored to introduce legislation that will rename our coastal waters after President Trump and will serve as a reminder to many contributors of our nation for generations to come. Uh, yeah, he he wants to drill the oil out of there. Donald Trump passed laws to make it easier to drill that oil. Stubes will benefit from that oil being drilled, either because he owns stock in the company, he is paid by their lobbyists, or the oil workers, the oil field workers, will have to come to his district to live there and spend their money. So he's all about dragging that oil out of the seabed so that we can burn it in our cars. 2025 is a real conspiracy. Yes, they have and it's not even a secret. They've got a plan. They publish the plan. You can read the plan. And if that plan sounds horrible to you, as it does to me, don't let Republicans win. It's
It's
very
obvious
simple.
who's funding Trump, it's not Elon Musk.
Right. There are. I've got the next story is about a bunch of CEOs and stuff like that. But yeah, it is definitely the oil companies that are funding him. He went to the oil company. He went to a meeting with a bunch of oil CEOs and said, like, give me $1 billion, and these are the laws I will pass for you. That's what he's supposed to do for the public. You see, he's supposed to go
Every
to the
time I hear
public.
someone on the news or somewhere read parts of Project 2025, I hear it in your dark Waldo voice.
I did read almost the whole thing in the Dark Waldo voice. Project 2025. I did do it in the epic voice because it was exciting. Uh, so yeah, those old videos are on YouTube. They're not very good. Maybe I should do better videos, but I don't. I mean they exist, right? Um, so yes, Donald Trump went to and met with a bunch of he's meeting with CEOs regularly, telling them if they give him money, he'll pass laws to make their businesses better and let them make more money. This is what he's supposed to do with the American public. But the American public doesn't need him to tell them how they're going to do. His voters believe whatever the hell he tells them. It doesn't matter if it's true. It doesn't matter if it's real. It doesn't matter if it's attached to policy. No, 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 no. He just tells his public what they want to hear. It doesn't have to be attached to a law. It doesn't have to be attached to a policy to remove this administration or something along those lines. He tells the CEOs what he's actually going to do. They like it or don't like it. They give him money, and then he tells his voters how they're going to feel about it. He's going to get rid of the OSHA, and then he bends the reality to something that they will like. I'll get rid of OSHA. You understand? They're costing you money. It's a giant big government telling you what to do with your cow gas, and they're making your gasoline more expensive. OSHA is absolutely gonna ruin your life, and then they'll believe it because they want to. So yeah, that is the next one I think because that is yep. Here we go. CEOs at Trump meeting. Ex-president meandering and doesn't know what he's talking about. So he met with the CEOs of the oil companies not too long ago and promised them a bunch of stuff. But now what we are doing is getting secret CEOs telling us that he's dumb. Former, Former President Donald Trump failed to impress everyone in a room full of top CEOs this week. Trump doesn't know what he's talking about, said one CEO who was in the room anonymously. Wimp, coward, pansy ass bitch. I'll tell you that Trump doesn't know what he's talking about, and I'll look you in the face in the camera. Trump doesn't know what he's talking about. That CEO doesn't have the freedom to say that. Several CEOs said Trump was remarkably meandering and could not keep a straight thought. Was all over the map. Uh, let's see. Doesn't know what he's talking about. Yeah, I think we got the gist of it. These were people who I think might have been actually predisposed to Trump, but actually walked out of the room less predisposed. Is that a less predisposed? Okay, they don't like what he had to say because he's a rambling lunatic who doesn't know what he's talking about. I said that years ago, um, but the CEOs are saying it now. So wonderful. Mm, anything more interesting here? Chung said there was applause for Trump during. Get out of here, you fucking. Uh, Chung said there was applause for Trump during the Q&A section of the meeting where participants commended President Trump for his deregulatory and tax cut agenda. Of course they did. That's all they care about. Deregulation, cut our taxes. Fuck everything else. Doesn't matter. Anything else can go fuck itself. That's what matters. So that's what he's trying to sell to them. That's what he's throwing at them as the red meat and the bait, so that they will give him money so that he can win and then make all his convictions go away. Uh, it's it's a remarkably blatant plan. We all see what's going on. If you're paying attention anyway. If you're a normie independent voter, you're not seeing any of this. You don't know any of these things are happening. Let's see, what other news? News. Speaker Johnson says House will go into court for Biden audio after Justice Department refused to prosecute. This is all politics. I know, yes, everything's politics. Everything's political. This is political as well. Speaker Johnson says the House will go to court for Biden audio after Justice Department refuses to prosecute. So what do we got? We've got um, Merrick Garland refused to release audio tapes of Joe Biden. Now, do we know what was said on those audio tapes? Yes. We have 100% written dialogue. We have all the dialogue. Every word he said is written down, and you can read it right now. You can read it right now. I can read it right now. Mike Johnson can read it right now. Everybody can read it right now. They can read it on Fox News. But that doesn't make him seem old and decrepit. What we need is the actual audio. What Mike Johnson needs, is that audio so that he can chop it up and turn it into sound bites on Fox News and on X, formerly Twitter. So that he can tell the public Joe Biden's too old. He needs Joe Biden talking and being confused about things and getting lost and wandering off and going over here and nobody knows what's going on over there and he needs to come back and all of a sudden he's old. They need the old. They need the old. Doesn't come through in a written transcript. So politically, this is a political game that they're playing. They're not doing anything for you. They're not helping you. They're not benefiting you in any way. They're not making your government better. They're just trying to get political dirt. And it's not even dirt. Like, we all know what it is. They just think that if they frame it the right way, it'll make him look old and senile and stupid. So they're not helping you.
Painful as reading a Trump transcript.
Reading a Trump transcript is very much more difficult than uh, listening to it. He has a voice, he has a cadence, and you listen to him and you're like, what the hell was that? But when you read it, it really sinks into your brain. You're like, what is happening? That's my impression of it anyway. But they need they need that old man to be heard on Fox News because their constituency doesn't read. You see, and they can't read usually, so they need the audio of this interview so that they can put it on the news and make them feel bad. Merrick Garland, on the other hand, works for the Democratic administration right now. He was put in place by Joe Biden, and he has decided to protect him by not releasing this audio. He's released every single word, but he doesn't want the audio for, again, the same political reasons, but from the other side. They don't want him to sound old on Fox News, so he's decided not to release it. Is that a crime? Very, very important. Is Merrick Garland not releasing that audio a crime? No. It's not, in fact, a crime. He can do so if he chooses to do so. The Biden administration has all the legal protections and rights to do that.
The whole thing was voluntary.
Right, that interview was voluntary anyway. And they can, in fact, by the law, by the rules, by uh, all the all the rules, all the laws, all the bylaws, all the constitutions, all the written what's another word for law? Um, all the written rules say that they're allowed to do this, but Mike Johnson doesn't like it, so he's just going to sue anyway, and he's going to lose. But that's what always happens. That's what usually happens. Uh, and then he's just going to call it a cover-up because suing to see somebody's butthole, and then they say, "No, you can't see my butthole. What are you hiding? What are you covering up? How dare you?" It's stupid. But he gets to go on Fox News. What are they hiding from you? Why are the Democrats fighting to keep this thing secret? It's not secret. You're making shit up. You're just being a dick. So, um, let's see. So that's more drama. It's drama all day today, isn't it? Drama, drama, drama.
It's true I have hemorrhoids, I just don't want to share them.
Yeah, see? You don't want anybody to see them. Um, Breaking news: Alex Jones gets to keep broadcasting on Infowars, with the judge finding it's in the best interest of Sandy Hook families for the company to avoid bankruptcy, so Jones would be better able to repay his massive debt. Um, so this is not a surprise. I kind of saw this one coming. They're taking everything they can from him in his to pay back the gigantic debt he owes these Sandy Hook families, but he can't pay them in the future if he doesn't have a job. So they're allowing him to stay under the InfoWars tag and allowing him to continue broadcasting so that he can make more money and then give it to them. He works for them now. Um, and this will be filled with, he'll get an accountant who squeezes just every little drop he can out of not giving it to the Sandy Hook families and stuff like that. It's more drama, but it's a very big drama day. Uh, he can't pay back a billion. What was it, 4 billion? It was way too much money. Honestly, I think it's fine. You should hurt people who are such big disinformation mongers like him, but uh, he's got to make more money, and he can't do that if he's not allowed to broadcast. But he's broadcasting lies and misinformation and conspiracy theory, which means it's going to hurt somebody else. It's a vicious spiral that I think maybe they should end. I can see both sides of this issue, and that's why I'm stuck in the middle. Oh God, I'm a enlightened centrist. I can see both sides of this issue. Hey, take off this person who's a horrible nightmare liar who's going to hurt people in the future. But hey, we need him to keep making money so that he can repay uh, the families that he harmed in the past. But if he harms more people in the future, if it happens again, if he gets another big new story that ends up in him owing a lot of money, you got to kill it at that point. Um, because yeah, it's like I was saying about conspiracy theories. They're fun if you don't take them seriously. And he takes it 100% seriously. And the people who follow him take it 100% seriously. And that is why they're so dangerous. Zealots are not good, man. It's not good to be a zealot. That's a negative, pejorative term. Why are they the people that are running the show now? Only zealots get to run the show, and it doesn't make any sense. They're not good. We don't like them. Please stop doing it. Stop being a zealot. So, what else do we... Oops. Button. What else we got today? Hey, speaking of zealots, let's listen to this guy. I'm going to turn Knooch off for a couple of minutes. Canooch is off, and then I'm going to bump the volume of Twitter. They share a volume slider because I am not smart. Then we're going to watch this guy in his zealotry. Here we go.
We need 4 more years of President Donald Trump. We're on our way to get there. The day of reckoning, November the 5th. Can't wait for it.
The day of reckoning. That's biblical shit. The day of reckoning refers to the last judgment of God in Christian and Islamic beliefs, during which everyone after death is called to account for their actions committed in life. You're in a cult, man. Rick Scott. I think that, no, that wasn't Rick Scott. That was, who was that? That was Tim Scott. Sorry. Rick Scott's a different cult member. Tim Scott. Tim Scott, you are in a cult. Okay? You're in a cult. Whatever he says, you defend. Anytime he lies, you bend your identity, your brain around it to make it okay. You don't make it true, you just make it okay that he said it. Well, he was joking, or he wasn't really serious, or you're misunderstanding, or you're taking him out of context. You're not saying it's true, you're just bending your mind in a way that makes it a little bit more okay. You're in a cult. And now you're calling for the day of reckoning. You're using cult language. He is the dear leader of a cult. Stop doing it. Stop doing it. You can leave cults. That's the fun thing about them. You can leave. Tim Scott, you can abandon it. You can do better. But you choose not to. The people in that cult want to be there because it makes them feel good. Why? Why would anybody join the Trump cult when they know that he's a liar? They know he's a criminal. They know that he's a bad guy. They know that he's a mob boss. It's easy. It's obvious. You can go out and see it. You can look at any bit of information and come to that conclusion. Why would you continue to follow him? Why would you join that cult? Why would you want to be a part of it? Because it makes you feel good. He spites the people that you hate. Or he smites the people you hate. Right now he's just spitting spite at the people you hate. That makes you feel good. Maybe, if he gets elected, he'll start smiting the people you hate. That makes you feel even better. All politics are based on feelings. Always have been. Always will be. Let's see. Day of Reckoning can go away. What else we got? Ooh, here we go. Look at that one. Okay. Very fun. Let's hear what Laura Trump has to say. She's got a great message.
Also sending a loud and clear message out there to anyone who thinks about cheating in an election. If you cheat in an election, we will find you, we will track you down, and we will prosecute you to the full extent of the law.
Laura Trump wants to prosecute people who cheat at the election, unless they're Republican, unless they're Donald Trump and Rudy Giuliani. Rudy Giuliani, right now, just 2 weeks ago or so, got served with papers about cheating on the election, and she doesn't care. She's going to call that fake news. She's going to call that lawfare. She's going to be against that idea. If a Democrat wins, it's cheating. If a Republican cheats, that's winning. That is the brain state of these people. You cannot have a logical conversation with Laura Trump. You can't. She is not a rational human being anymore. People in the Donald Trump cult are not rational any longer. They're not. They want to convict people for not breaking the law, but when their side does break the law, it's acceptable. The law is, again, the law is to protect their own and harm any outsider. That's what they want. The law protects them and harms the outsiders. And we just keep seeing it over and over and over again. Is anything ever going to change? Probably not. Until they're abandoned. Stop being in the Trump cult. You can stop. You can quit doing it. Stop showing up. Stop supporting him. Give up on it. Move on to someone else. Tell it like it is. Finally come to grips with reality. And recognize that you're in a Trump cult. let's look at the next one. I think this is okay. So that's it for the Trump stuff. I don't think I have any more Trumpy stuff. No, I don't. Okay. Switching gears. If you're watching, if you're paying attention, hop into the chat and tell me what you're thinking. Tell me what you're feeling. If you want to send me links, you can do so at the Discord. There's the Discord link right there. If you would like to watch old videos, you can do so at the YouTube link. There's the YouTube link. Hop in there, tell me what you're feeling, tell me what you're thinking. And so the next bit, I'm going to leave Knooch off for another minute. Sorry about that. But I've got another Twitter video to watch. Twitter, formerly X. Or X, formerly Twitter. Whichever. It's fine either way, honestly. Okay, so this guy is saying something true, and it's nice and pleasant. I like it when people say true things. It's cool. It's great. Please tell us some true
One
things.
widely held belief is that behavioral health issues like untreated mental health or substance use disorders are root causes of the homelessness crisis that we see all around us. This is wrong.
Wrong.
University of Washington researcher Greg Colburn has shown that the cause of the homelessness phenomenon is not individual challenges, but a housing market failure.
Housing markets.
One factor distinguishing places with high homelessness from places with low homelessness is not the prevalence of addiction or untreated mental health problems or the availability of public assistance or the weather or even poverty. The one critical difference is whether there are enough housing units to match the number of people who need homes. If not, somebody, usually the person with the least money or the greatest burdens, loses out and ends up on the streets.
He's saying it, and it's true. We need more houses. Why can't we do that? Well, because the entire United States economy is based on buying and selling each other's houses, and we all want our houses to be worth more money. You see, the people who make shitloads of money on real estate, on selling houses, all the gigantic mega corporations that own millions of houses and stuff like that, do not want more of them. That will decrease the price. If a commodity is rare, it's worth more money. So they want it to be more rare. They want it to be harder to get. They want it to be harder to find, driving that price up and up and up and up and up. Because the stockholders run our country. They do. Stockholders run our country. It's not the government. It's not Donald Trump. It's not Joe Biden. It's not the deep state. It's not the deep state. It's not the woke. It's the stockholders. They're the problem. You got a problem, I can damn sure draw it back to a stockholder somewhere. Because they are the ones that are causing the problem so that they can make more money. If there's more homeless people, because there aren't enough houses, the stockholders are making more money. If we had more houses, they would make less money on those houses. There would be places for those homeless people to live. They would be able to get a house. Your prices would come down, but then you're a stockholder in your own home, and then your home value plummets because somebody built more houses. Nobody fucking wants that. We've got to stop tying your entire financial livelihood to the price of your house. It's insane. And it is killing our entire country. It's ruining us. If you've mortgaged against the price of your house, and then the price of your house goes down because somebody else built more houses for those poor, unfortunate people to live in, you're harmed by it. We've got to break away from this housing economic stranglehold that's on the country. And I make that joke all the time that the entire U.S. economy is based on buying and selling each other's houses. And I think it's true. I think that is like the most important part of our economy. And because of that, it is it is very tightly controlled by very powerful, very intelligent people who are breaking the system so that they can make more money, even if it harms people. If it makes them more money, but it harms people, who cares? From their point of view, of course. So yeah, economy, always out to get you. The capitalism is out to get you. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Capitalism is out to get you. Always has been. Um, let's see. What else we got? Oh, Putin offers truce if Ukraine exits Russia-claimed areas and drops NATO bid. Kyiv rejects it. So, Putin. Oh, let's put it in the right screen. Okay, there we go. There we go. Much better. Putin offers truce if Ukraine exits Russian-claimed areas and drops NATO bid. Kyiv rejects it. So I think this headline actually left something out. It did. There should be right after the words Russia-claimed areas, there should be a parentheses. And in that parentheses, it should say, of Ukraine. So Putin offers a truce if Ukraine exits the Russian-claimed areas of Ukraine that it stole and drops the NATO bid. Because that's what he's done. Putin has attacked a country with no warning, no reason, stolen a bunch of their land, and now demands, or not demands, but well, he is demanding, but he will do a ceasefire if you just let him keep the stuff he stole. How does that make sense? How is that a starting point? Hey, I broke into your house and stole a bunch of stuff, but I will stop breaking all of the rest of your stuff and stop harming you if you let me keep the things I stole. I mean, it's blatant appeasement, right? We all hate the word appeasement. World War II and Nazi or appeasement is something that you can look up on Wikipedia that happened in World War II. We gave Germany the Rhineland, and we thought it was nice. That we were like, hey, if we just give him this thing that he stole, Hitler stole a thing, the country of Germany stole a thing, but if we just let them keep it, they'll stop expanding. No, didn't happen. That's why you rob a liquor store with a Molotov cocktail. Let me keep the stuff and I won't burn on down your store. Yeah. That's what he's doing. That's what Putin is doing. I broke in. I took a bunch of stuff. I took some stuff, not all the stuff, but some stuff. If you want to keep the rest and you don't want me to wreck the rest of your house, let me keep the things I stole. That's not going to go over well with Kiev, and I don't think the America should accept it. NATO is a good thing, usually. They can make mistakes, but they are a good thing. They are a military alliance formed mainly to combat the biggest asshole in the region, which is Russia. They're assholes. They will knock your small country over. They will take all your shit. Obviously. That's what they've been doing for a very long time. They will attack you unprovoked. They will take things from you. They will kill your people, and they will take your land. So all the little countries banded together. The US and Britain helped them to create NATO so that they can all form a united front against the biggest asshole in the area, which is Russia. So that is what it is and what it does and why they are okay. Do they do war crimes? Yeah, sometimes. So does America. Every country does war crimes sometimes. And I don't like it when they do that, and you should point them out when they do. So if you want to criticize NATO for the war crimes that they've committed, you can. But that doesn't mean that you throw the entire organization out. That doesn't mean we cancel the entire country of America because they did bad things in the past. Or they might be doing bad things now. Point out the bad things. Try and make them better. That's incrementalism. That's progress. Hey, we think you're doing a bad thing in this situation. Can you do better? Let's come up with a plan to make it better. Not dismantle the entire universe because they did a bad thing. Anyway, I'm rambling now. This is dumb and Putin is stupid. He's going to, at some point, there will be a middle ground where I think he does keep some of this land. I don't like it and I'm not happy about it. But at some point, the Americans will get tired of funding the Ukrainian war. And if Donald Trump wins, he'll just give...
Turn the friggin' frogs gay!
Thanks for following. As soon as Donald Trump gets into office, he will probably do exactly what Putin wants. He'll give Putin exactly what he wants, and he'll give him everything he wants. He will go and talk to the Donald Trump will, give Putin what he wants. Putin will say, "Hey, I need this land. I'm going to keep this area, and it's ours now." And Trump will tell him, "Yeah, that's exactly what you should do." And if Zelensky doesn't accept it, Donald Trump will stop sending weapons, and he won't be able to defend that land, and then they'll have to fall back, and it'll happen anyway. This is what's going to happen. This treaty this offer that you're looking at for Putin right now is what's going to happen if Donald Trump wins. And it might happen even if Donald Trump doesn't win. If Joe Biden wimps out and stops sending money over to Zelensky because he is afraid of what the American people are saying and it doesn't poll well, he will abandon it. He will stop giving money to these people, and Russia will just keep some of this. And then a decade from now, they'll do it again in another small country. And then a decade, and then we'll do this whole dance over again. And they'll pick a different country, Estonia or some shit, and they'll carve out a small piece of that, and they'll take that land, and they will just keep doing it forever until the heat death of the universe. Russia will always just be gobbling up small bits of other countries. It's how they're going to operate. It's what they're going to do, and it's never going to change. Hey, who's talking about conspiracies? The UK royals unite in palace balcony with Kate back on her. UK royals unite on the palace balcony with Kate back at her first public event since her cancer diagnosis. So this was a big deal with the conspiracy nerds. Shit, man, damn. Let's take 3. UK royals unite on the palace balcony with Kate back at her first public event since cancer diagnosis. The conspiracy nerds were all over this one. They were talking about how she died and she's been hidden away from all the people and she doesn't exist anymore, or she saw something. Folks, here's what happened. Kate accidentally walked in on the King of England drinking blood and extracting adrenochrome from a toddler, and she had to be hidden away. And that was exciting. The conspiracy nerds went nuts. Remember her photo that was photoshopped? And the photo was photoshopped, everybody. Look at it. Clearly it's photoshopped, and it can't be true. Look at the fingers. Look at the hands. I can tell Photoshop when I see it because of the pixels. And because she wasn't around, they thought she had died and something terrible happened to her. But here she is. Conspiracy theories never really end, though, because now we'll just say this is a clone. This is a fake. This is not the real Kate. Look at that. Look at that. Look at her left ear. You can tell. This is a clone. That's not the same left ear as before. This is a clone. This is a quick clone. This is a repeat. This is a body double. This is her stunt double. And so fun conspiracies never really get to end. But there she is. The normal people will go on saying, "Oh yeah, she hid while she was doing cancer treatments or something, and she didn't feel good and didn't look good and didn't want to stand in front of a whole bunch of fucking people with a stupid hat on and waving at them." Or maybe I have a feeling she's going to lose some hair because she's going to be on chemo or something like that, and they can't be having her in pictures with no hair. That would be sad. Unanimous Supreme Court preserves access to widely used abortion medication. So mifepristone is the thing, and it's pretty common. I think, let's see, it's used in nearly 2/3 of all abortions in the U.S. last year. So this is a medicine that they take, and it causes the abortion. This is not the day after pill, I think. No, I don't think so. I think this is a different one. The 9 justices ruled the abortion opponents lacked the legal right to sue. So they didn't say, yes, you're allowed to have it. They didn't say, no, you're not allowed to have it. They just said, and this worries me a little bit. Yes, this is good news, but it's slightly worrisome that they said, hey, you just don't have the right to sue about this. You don't have the right standing. And instead of saying, hey, yes, of course you're allowed to take medicine that the doctor prescribes you when he feels it's necessary, they said, you're not allowed to, you don't have the legal right to sue over this. That means that the anti-abortion crusaders on the right are just going to go make up a new standing. They're just going to go find a way that they do have standing. It's not good. It's not bad at the moment. It's punting. It's kicking the can down the road. What we've done, we didn't save anything. The left didn't win here. The right didn't win. They just said, come see me later. And that's what they'll do. The right wing will come and see them later. And that's all. Um, this isn't terrible news. This isn't bad news. But it is a thing that happened. And now I think they'll just go and invent a new way that they do have standing. They'll move some words around. They'll find some other person who fits within the parentheses and bring it up again. If only we had, I don't know, some large court case that could give us an answer on this issue. But no, we're going to have 100 little ones and 50 different fiefdoms with 50 different rules, and each one of them will have its own weird little inconsistencies. So then abortion is banned in all stages of pregnancy in 14 states, and after about 6 weeks of pregnancy in 3 others. So that's just how we have to live our lives. Some things are illegal in some states and some things aren't. You have rights in 36 of the states, but you don't have rights in like 3 of them. You have medium rights in some of them, and you have no rights to an abortion in 14 of those states. So that's apparently the way Republicans want it. I don't want to talk bad about Thomas since he's not here, but that's the way he likes it. And it boggles my mind. I can't comprehend it. If we were different countries, I might be able to understand it, but even then, I don't think different countries should have all that different laws, especially on human rights like that. It's just so strange that they would be on board for 50 different rules for 50 different states. Sounds insane to me, because that doesn't sound like something that you would. Everybody has that in common. Everybody was born. Everybody is born. Everybody came from the same place. So it should be the same everywhere, right? Why, if there should be different laws in California for, I don't know, things that are there for the beach. There should be different beach laws in California than there are in Wyoming. I'm okay with that. There aren't any beaches in Wyoming. Or if there are, they're incredibly small and need to be treated differently. Fine. But everybody's born the same way. I don't know why. The people of those 14 states aren't different from the people of California. They're the same people. Same humans, doing the same thing for the same reasons in the same way. Why would they have different laws? I don't get it. Why would they have different human rights? I don't comprehend why you should have different human rights based on an imaginary line we've drawn in the dirt. Dirt, dirt, dirt. Okay. Let's see. And last one, Supreme Court has a lot of work to do, little time to do it with a sizable case backlog. So this is not anything news. This is just kind of a list of things that are upcoming within the Supreme Court. So you should keep watching Waldo and all his super cool political streams so I can talk about these things. The presidential immunity of Donald Trump, Jan 6th situation, the emergency abortion things, which are, again, we just talked about, guns. Justices are weighing whether to uphold a federal law that seeks to protect domestic violence victims by keeping guns away from the people they allege to have abused them. Homelessness and Chevron. I don't know. And social media. 3 cases remain unresolved about the intersection of social media and government. Purdue Pharma, wealth tax, air pollution, the SEC. So those are all big, weighty fucking decisions. Those are big. Those are huge decisions that could very well affect your life, which is why you need to keep watching Waldo feel the politics so that you can feel the politics and you'll know how they feel about them. And everyone can feel the politics together. So I'm selling myself.
He'll be watching Waldo on the 17th for the debate.
There's a debate on the 17th? Is it happening? I'll look into it, but I'm willing to bet that they don't do it. And I think it's July 17th, right?
CNN.
CNN. I'll watch a debate on CNN. Yeah.
June.
I'll live stream it. June 17th. I'm looking into that, but I'll double check. That's 2 days from now. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So that'll be Monday. I may be able to do that easily enough. I mean, I can stream Monday for sure. June 17th? I don't think there's going to be a debate, honestly. I don't think either one of them are going to show up. Both of them will put preconditions on the talk. Donald Trump will say, I won't show up unless Joe Biden does the drug test. And then Joe Biden will say, I won't show up, Jack. That's a bunch of malarkey. I'm not going to show up until Donald Trump does X and Y, and then neither one will do those things, and then they'll just both cancel and both blame the other, and then Donald Trump will be like, I couldn't go to a thing, he didn't do the drug test, he didn't agree to it, this is his fault, and then Biden will be like, no, Jack, that's malarkey. Um, Donald Trump refused to be a part of this thing, you know. So yeah, that's all of that. All right, let's play a video game. How about that? Yeah, it's 11 o'clock. We got time for some video games. I've turned Canooch back on, so if you're watching, if you're paying attention, hop in the chat, tell me what you're thinking, tell me what you're feeling, and go to the Discord, tell us
Thank
all
you
the
for
fun
feeling
stuff.
the news.
I like feeling the news. It is fun. I'm going to do it anyway, so I might as well do it with you. Giggity, right? And that's the fun bit, is that we get to...
Canooch volume too high.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Shit. Okay, fixed it. Because I always forget to turn it back off. I cannot separate Canooch from Twitter. Like, it's all coming through a website, so I can't figure out how to get the website different from the thing in the audio mixer. I did order a new microphone, so what may happen is that I get a new microphone, and I'll have a cool streamer rig, and it'll have a whole arm that'll be right there, and then I'll have a microphone right here, and then I'll talk into it. I'll probably put it right about here or something like that. If I'm lucky, I'll be able to have it right here. It'll be right there, and well, it'll look like this. It'll look like this, and it'll be right here, and then I'll be able to talk into it and stuff like that, and then I'll move it around, and I'll drag it around and stuff like that, and then I'll talk into the microphone, and then maybe I can update the Canooch uh, audio settings so that they're not connected. I don't know though. Audio is so hard. Video is easy. Any idiot can get video anytime. Yeah, the light balancing might not be right, and I do have a whole lot of natural light that's dicking up my percentages, but it's still there, you know.
How will you take your microphone on a beer run?
I probably won't, and I know that is fun. I know how much everybody loves me walking downstairs to get beer, but uh, I'll still be able to hear because I'll still have the wireless headphones on. I just won't be able to talk to you. I'll still be able to hear everything you're saying and all the snarky comments. I just won't be able to talk back. I'll be able to hear it though. So, yeah, that should show up. I think it's going to show up like Wednesday or Thursday or something like that. So it's so 2 more streams with this microphone. Then I should have the arm and the thing, and I got the. Of course, I got the most useless part right now. I got the little muff that goes over the microphone, and that comes in first, obviously. So that'll be fun. I'll have new stuff to do, and then I'll have to fight, and I might bug you, KBP, to
I
help
am
me out
Tony
with the
Snark,
audio.
ironic man.
That's true. Tony Snark. All right, we're going to hit the webcam screen right here. We're going to turn off that. We're going to turn on the game capture. And then we're going to do last spell, and then finger flicks, finger flicks, finger flicks until it appears. You see how cool that is? And we got the audio going. We got the cool music. There we go. And we've got chat over there. So hop in there. Tell me what you're feeling. Give me your political hot takes, and we can feel them all out together. Let's go to Gildenberg.
So back to these hotcakes.
Yes, back to the hotcakes. Tell me about the hotcakes.
There was never a hotcake or a flapjack, it's all a hoax.
It's a hoax. Okay, so hotcakes are not real? No. You're saying hotcakes are pancakes and flapjacks are a hoax. Flapjacks aren't real? How could you say that? I mean, the audacity of you, sir.
It was all big pancake.
Big pancake. They're the ones that were responsible for this. Okay. No, I'm doing this wrong. I should send this guy over here. These two over here. The mage is a super beast and can kill all of the one skull. These two work together for the two skull. Okay. I'm ready to roll. Let's play a game. Bam.
Then you have waffles, the holiest of pancakes.
I agree. Waffles are better than pancakes. But it's because they're crispy. I like the crispiness. Can't cast through rocks. Alright, fine.
Ha, crisp penis.
the crispiness. Clipped, shipped, ruined. My entire career. It's over now. Thanks a lot, KBP. Because I said crispiness. Alright, let's see, what are we doing? We're doing... I don't like this axe guy. Or lady, whatever. Manon. Axe lady named Manon. Okay. The axe is weird. I don't know how to swing it properly. I'll go stand right here so I can hit the most people with it. Get a lot of swings. Okay. Armor up, yeah. Armor up. There we go. We got Archer again. Gonna drop the Toit Volley right there. Let's take one step. Tight Volley. Oh, we got one more step. Tight Volley on all of those fools. There we go. Die, fools. I'm gonna power shot this fool. Kill their archer. There we go. Nice and easy. And then mage turn. Mage. Alright. Got some spells to cast. There we go. Dropping fools. Fireball. Dropping fools. There we go. Then spells. Get out of here. Yeah, alright. Okay, I'm gonna step back. Try and plug this hole. I don't have walls. Okay. Right there, okay. And that turn is over. Let's go. Next round. Alright. Lightning here. Look there. Fireball here. And that's it. He doesn't have enough action points. He's got total 5. Huh. Oh, that costs 2. The fireball costs 2. And the lightning costs 2. Okay, I could do 4 regular shadow bolts, but that would be it. Okay, alright. I think I see. Alright, so boomerang. It's 3 people in the boomerang. 1, 2, 3, 4 people in the boomerang. All right. Ah, jeez.
Now who's gotten beans?
Who's gotten beans? What beans? I didn't see any beans. What up, Stream Jedi? How you doing? Hello. Bye. Goodbye. Well, that was quick.
It's a Sith board.
It's bored. Yeah, it is a black robe. You're right. And all the action points are spent. Let's go. Next round.
Why do you think Republicans hate EVs so much? Wouldn't they support EV users because EV drivers put downward price pressure on oil and ICE vehicles?
Oh, why do they dislike electric vehicles? Because they're different. It's a change. It's not what they grew up with. That's the immediate thing. What? You're changing my car? Also, a lot of Republicans come from car cultures. I grew up in a car culture in Texas. That's the most important thing about you, is your car, what car you're driving, when you get to drive a car. There are people in the South, mostly, I'm generalizing here, that have a job so that they can have a car. And they have a car so that they can have a job. And it's tied intrinsically to your personality and your identity, your car. And then there's Big Oil, who tries to convince them and trick them. A lot of the people in the South work for the oil industry. I grew up in an oil town that was car culture, oil town. That's the place I grew up as a kid. And if the price of oil goes down, they lay people off. Do they benefit from the low gas prices? Sure. The price of the pump goes down, but also your family gets laid off from the companies. So they're incentivized to keep that oil price high, but not too high. Exactly the right price. They don't want gas prices to be too high, but they also don't want to be too low, because then they'll all get laid off. So it's EVs start complicating that math. Gets more complicated when the EVs are involved. And I mean, it's just they like the idea of burning gas to power their car.
Areas rich in natural resources are notorious for being underdeveloped and undereducated.
That's true, because anybody, yeah, that is true. It's true of South America. It's true of North America. It's true of the coal country. You know, that's notoriously similar of them. The undereducated and stuff like that live in coal country.
Don't forget Sub-Saharan Africa.
Sub-Saharan Africa has lots of stuff that lots of people want, and Saudi Arabia, same idea. It's not an accident. I think that happens often because they want to take the natural resource and then just leave. And then leave nothing behind.
Texas, the Saudi Arabia of America.
Yeah. And there's lots of oil and lots of people who benefit from it, and lots of people who are, predisposed to religious propaganda and dogma and stuff like that. Very similar, those places. And yeah, I do like the idea of the electric vehicles, but if they're just being made with the same amount of carbon or made by a company who's just out to make a quick buck, it may not be solving the problem. If we had more renewable ways to get electricity, I think that would be good. Nice lightning bolt. Real nice. Power is always going to be an issue for us. The production of electricity requires minerals being out of the ground, or very slowly a wind turbine being spun. So it's always going to be an issue. We just got to come up with good plans, and those good plans, I think, are better if they're not run by people with profit motive. The profit motive, I think, is dangerous. It gets a lot of people the wrong idea, you know, and I have difficulty trusting anybody who's doing things for maximum profit, you know. All right, axe boomerang. He's gonna hit 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's so many boomerangs. So many people killed with an axe boomerang. Nice. So many more. Die. I think we're almost done over here. I'm gonna have the archer go over this way. My outfit's full of guts now. Gross. That's too bad. Archer, you're gonna go the hell over here. See if I can't drop a few of these. Can I hit anything from here? No. Only this guy. Can I hit that one? No. Oh, damn. So close. So close. Ugh. No. Okay. Can I hit anything else? You can hit that guy. Something. Better than nothing. Hit him. Alright, then my mage has gotta drop this fool. He's about to get into town. Can't have that. Damn it. I needed that to go this way and hit all those fools. Alright, we're gonna stand in the... We're gonna plug the hole with our body.
I think it's big oil propaganda that spreads the idea that EVs create as much or more carbon than ICE cars. Trains have been running electric for the past 30 years. Even in America we run electric. TRA.
Yeah, I think trains are a much better idea. Trains could be, and I mean, that's the cheapest, best way to move a whole lot of stuff is via a train. But it's, but we have this car culture idea, this idea that you have to have cars and stuff like that, and I think it's damaging our cities. I mean, there's 100 YouTubers that you can watch and learn about how car infrastructure is harming the cities and stuff like that, and making everything worse. And I think they're right. We let stockholders in big oil and in car companies run our countries. Everything that we do is because a stockholder wants it. And yeah, I don't know the absolute facts of are EVs more or less carbon than a regular car. I suspect that they're less. If you take into the account of the entire EV production and stuff like that, I think that's the way that they do it. They're like, yeah, even if you cut out all the emissions, when it's built and the batteries and the mining of the batteries and the rare earth minerals that have to go into the batteries, that all causes this much carbon. So it's equal, and don't bother with the EVs. Kind of a load of bullshit from the people who are incentivized.
My point is trains are using electric engines because it's much more energy efficient for the past 30 years.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. But if they're burning diesel to do so, I mean, that's still releasing carbon. But it can be better. And I'm all about getting better and making things better. But if making it better causes Exxon's stock to go down by 1%, they won't let you make it better. They'll lobby somebody to make it where you can't make it better, or they'll create the disinformation that you're talking about, and things will be worse, and we'll all suffer for it. It'll be great. And that always spirals back to my complaints about capitalism. Always complaining about it. Seems to be a bad idea. I mean, it's not a bad idea, but it's gotten to the point where everybody
Yes,
comprehends.
running diesel generators to power electric motors to run a train is much more efficient than just running a diesel motor to run it.
Yeah, and that sounds fine to me. That sounds like we could improve everything by doing so. I'm all about slight improvements to make everything better. No unlocks. No unlocks. All right. What we need is a fourth hero. Where's my inn? There it is. How do I get in there? How do I get in there? Inn. There's the button. Thomas. Oh no, he looks sad. He's got one of them crossbows. Rugnor has a book. Freya has a hammer. I don't have a hammer person right now. And Birdie has a pistol? I don't know what pistols do. And Pierre has...
Usually shoot bullets.
They shoot bullets? Is that what pistols do? Okay.
In real life. Yeah.
Okay, good call. Thank you, Stream Jedi. No, I don't like this one. I'm picking this pistol guy. Alright, he's got a pistol and a board. Alright. Level up the fools. Health would be nice. Taking it. Stun chance is pretty good. Daily mana regen's always really good. That means more boomerangs. Hmm. 25 XP. Crippling punch doesn't help me. Third eye hits, gets vision, magic fuel, preservance. Let's do Avid Lurker, yeah. More XP, right? Always good. Then we got Geralt of Gildenberg, or whatever the hell the name of my town is. Block mana. He is my archer. Having more mana would be nice. Accuracy, more accuracy would be good. More dodge would be good. Those are all good, but none of them are green. You're hitting the button. Damn it. Hit the button again. Dodge, green, good. Opportunism, daily health regen's pretty good. Magic damage, range damage, up 5%. Hell yeah, let's do that. Give him a perk, which will be wounded, overload, cheer, damage of an ally. He does hang out with that guy a lot. We're going to take the cheer. He's going to cheer for his friend with the sword in the board. What else we got over here? We got a cheer, we got a coagulation, we got a potion throw, glass cannon, third eye. Spiky counter or fatality, no. Steady aim, no. Potion throw, no. Glass cannon, nimbleness. Let's take nimbleness. Get him moving around a little bit more. Character details. Let's get something good. The mana's nice, but those aren't good. Come on, give me mana. Okay, we're doing it. Mana. Okay. Then crit, physical, daily health regen, magic damage. Damn it. Daily health regen. Okay. Okay. Gambled and lost. There we go. Birdie. He's level 2. He's got a pistol. Pistola. Wooden pistol. Alright. Yeah, range damage. Does it ignores the target's block. There we go. That's what I wanted. So he ignores their armor. He's my armor killer. Health? I mean, okay. It's green. It's better than nothing. We're gonna take it. Range damage. Hot damn. That's all he does, right? Right. It's blue. There we go. Super. We'll give him the archery talents. Yep. Or fatality. In melee range. He's never going to be in melee range. Get out of here. Okay. Level ups are done. Items available. Do we got anything good? That's not helpful. Nasal helmet. Health and accuracy. That's kind of nice. Or a spiked helmet +1. Block, damage, physical damage, minus on the crit, but up on the accuracy. And 2 move points. Alright, I'm going to put that on my axe friend. Axe friend? Where are you, axe friend? There you are. You're going to get a helmet. Congratulations. You spiky helmet. Then we're going to go to the store, buy some armor. Buy some new gear. See if we got anything good. Blue Lone Wolf armor. Kind of nice for my axe guy. Oh, green pants. Fur pants. Furry pants. Just what everybody always needs. Furry pants. Bots and pants. Okay. Exit out there. Go to here. Put some pants on. There we go. And we don't have nearly enough money. Can we build a gold mine? And we're out of money again. All right. Can we work the gold mine? We sure can. We can improve the gold mine. Took all my guys, though. Now I don't have any mana. Great. But I get some free mana, right? It's like 1 free one, yeah. On you. Then free health. I don't think anybody needs health, but we're going to hit it anyway. Nobody needs it. Okay. Then what else we got? We got gear. We did build new structures. We did that. Recruiting heroes. We did that. Build the defenses. Yes. We need more reinforced wooden walls. There's one. I'm gonna put a gate right there. There we go. Don't forget the gates. I forgot the gates last time, and it completely dicked me up. Can I afford a ballista? No, they cost 55. Put some more reinforced wooden walls. Till we run out, and then we're done, and then we're done with this phase. Okay, and that's all of that. Spent all my stuff. I spent all my stuff, and I'm ready for another round. Let's go one more round. Okay, where are they coming from? What do we got? We got all three come from the same side. Okay, I can deal with that. Warrior up front, mage back here, archery guys together, and ready to go. That's a lot of zombos. Come from over here too. All right, all right. Die, zombos. Oh, no, I can't do it here. Can I do it here? Here? Yes. Nice. Okay. Gun guy. Let's see. He's got a pistol, a grappling shot, okay, a grape shot. All right. Okay, but that's just like a cone in front of him. Yeah. All right. He's got a shotty and a regular pistola. So, how big is that shotty? Oh, that's pretty big. I can get all those fools, right? 3 of those fools. Move up, get a couple more fools. Look at all those fools that are gonna die. Wow, shotgun. Take that. But it costs 4 mana. Okay. I only get 1. I see.
I don't come here often, but it's always nice to chat with you.
Yeah, I'm doing my best. I'm having a good time. I enjoy it. I'm gonna feel the politics myself anyway. Like, even if I wasn't streaming, I would have checked all those headlines and then felt all those things and thought about all those thoughts. And then it's good that I can share it with you. If you got hot takes, bring them in. Hop into the Discord and tell us what you're thinking as well. Or if you see something during the week that like pops up, throw it in the Discord, and then I'll cover it on the next time I stream. Or some sort of
I come
interesting
here
thing.
once in a while, and it's always an insufferable experience.
That's true, Gonzo. That is also a thing. That is true. Level. Get some armor. And my guy is gonna go. Yeah, he's gonna come take out these guys. Bam! Get him. Now I can just swing regular. There we go. Slam. Axe. Drop fools. Take another step back. Armor up. And ready. Mage is gonna come over here. Try and get these guys. Thought they could sneak in.
My therapist would like to thank you for enhancing their income.
Oh yeah, I mean, you should just come here and do therapy instead. I could be your therapist. Tell me how that makes you feel. See, I'm already halfway there. And then you pay me, and then I'll charge half of whatever you're paying your therapist. And I'll do half as good a job. Yeah, see? The math works out.
What a great plan.
And you too could get in on the plan. Come here instead of therapy. It's a pretty good tagline. I think it might work. Let's kill some zombos. shoot a guy. Pistol. Nice. Witness me, he says.
Sounds like bad medical advice.
I am not a doctor, and I cannot give any therapy. I've never been a therapist, and I've never been to college. So this is not medical advice, but that's the important part, that first half. But give me all your money, and I will pretend to do therapy with you.
There you go. Now you are legally safe to say whatever.
There you go. Good job. Thanks, KVP. Always looking out.
Life is college if you live long enough, P.
Yeah, exactly. Who needs college? It's not a place for smart people, right? My mage can't. Oh yeah, my mage has to take a turn. Let's lightning these ghouls. Yeah. That was good.
Never been, might not, never go.
Yeah, I've never been, and I'm probably not ever going to go. Yeah.
I think colleges are too much between smart kids and dumb kids.
Well, if they are just doing their job and educating people and explaining the things, then that's fine. That sounds fine to me. But the fact that they're businesses bothers me. Again, we've got that profit motive that I keep complaining about.
Too discriminatory between.
They're too discriminatory between the rich kids, the smart kids, the dumb kids. I'm okay with the idea of there having some sort of sifting mechanism, some sort of ranking, not ranking, but like you need to determine who actually could benefit the most from being here. And if you take too many people who can't read or write, you'll end up just wasting time on the basics. I recognize that that's okay. And what I want is a government program of sending everybody to college, but or maybe making high school more like college, or extending high school, making a voluntary 4 more years after high school that you go to that's paid for by the government and can get you a degree. I think all those are good ideas.
As an advocate for the devil, there is a healthy type discrimination. The discrimination based on immutable traits is not allowed.
Discrimination based on immutable traits? Well, I agree with that. Don't discriminate people on the way they're born, but you can slightly discriminate people on the choices they've made. If you chose...
Intelligence is immutable.
Intelligence is immutable. You can learn new things.
IQ can be increased.
IQ can be increased. If you choose to learn new things, then that should be rewarded by the college. If you choose not to, similar to me, who I am not going to college.
IQ is static.
IQ
unless there's a
is
learning disability.
Incredibly complicated. And no one, I'm going to say, poker face, that is not entirely true, and it's not entirely untrue. It's both at the same time. IQ is a very complicated issue that nobody can get right. Nobody gets it right, ever. Because I can find you solid scientific paperwork proving that IQ is static, and then I can find you solid scientific proof that it isn't. Because nobody can get it right.
So if someone chooses not to put substantial effort into it, then it's acceptable for the college to discriminate against that lack of adhering to the minimum standard ID offer.
I think that's right, Gonzo. If someone chooses not to put effort into learning, then it's acceptable for the college to say, hey, you haven't put enough effort into your learning. Why would we invite you into our house of learning? I'm all right with that. Mm.
The way they measure IQ isn't locked down, however intelligence itself can always be changed. New info, new skills, new exposure.
Right.
For example, my IQ has worsened. I am dumber now.
That's because you watch my streams. I'm here every day lowering someone's IQ. Yeah. Who am I missing? Oh, the archer. I should start cheering first. Why do I not? Why am I not using this cheer button? Cheer. Remember? That guy doesn't do physical damage. Oh, that's why I'm not doing it, because the physical guy's way over there. Alright. I think we can hit them with the tight volleys now. Yeah. Die, fools. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Did not need that to miss. Geralt, you bastard. You missed. Has he got something on that makes him miss? He's a dodger. Christ. If I could read. You guys, I'm dumber because my IQ's gone down. I watch my own streams too often. And now I don't notice that he's a dodger with extra dodgy. He's a dodger. Shit. I saw him blink out of existence there and I was like, wait, is he like fucking special? Alright.
Alright, it's back to work. Thanks for the stream, Waldo. Tell Bobo to hurry back from his Arctic research expedition.
Yeah, Bobo is researching the Arctic. He's at that age where he just wants to, you know, go to icy places. Nothing you can do. You just gotta let him be. hit you, I guess.
Excellent Arctic. I was just learning about that neutrino experiment called IceCube down there.
Oh, yeah, I hadn't heard anything about it. But maybe I'll Google it. What's it? Neutrino experiment called IceCube. Huh. Are they trying to make new particles or something?
Nope, it's just blocks of ice.
Those are just making ice down there. Nobody knows why. It's just, I mean, it appears naturally, but they're down there making more of it. I don't get it. It's Biden wasting our tax dollars again. I don't like that guy there. See, they're going around. No, Archer, you gotta stop him. No, he's hitting my walls.
They're trying to detect neutrinos to help validate some quantum and cosmological theories. They dig down like 1 kilometer and drop a string with a detector on it, something to do with low noise and temp.
And then it detects the neutrinos. And if it were just up on the surface, it would get too much background noise. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. You've got 36 more zombos to go. Okay. Archer, you gotta stop this guy. Okay. Shoot him. Good call. Tight volley. Get all those guys. Get out of here, you guys. You need money. Yeah, I know. Shut up.
Have you ever noticed that advertising companies don't get hacked?
Advertising companies don't get hacked? I mean, I assume they would. They just wouldn't advertise it. They wouldn't tell you. They're good about messaging. Maybe they do. They just don't let us know.
Who do you consider a big advertising company?
Yeah, a big advertising company would be, I mean, like an
They
ad-specific
collect
company?
our info but don't get hacked. They're a prime target, yet governments, businesses, health and insurance companies get hacked. It's a weird thing.
Yeah.
Yahoo got hacked.
PlayStation got hacked. Facebook gets hacked all the time. Wasn't there a big Google hack that happened not too long ago? And if you're and I just think they wouldn't tell you. It's only when it gets out, when people find
Microsoft
out.
banks DOJ.
Yeah. There's a lot of hacking going on. Alright, I killed the Dodger. You couldn't dodge that. Okay. I think we're good here. The mage can handle all of that. I'm gonna have my warrior work his way.
A lot
through
of the
here.
companies you named, their top source of revenue is advertising.
Yeah. Everybody gets hacked.
My mother was targeted and her identity was stolen.
Right. That happens a lot. I like how the shotgun blast went around that zombo. Damn, there's a shield guy right in my way. I can just move over here.
Oh, it's because our sensitive information is not valuable to the big data collection companies. Our mundane everyday activities is much more valuable to them.
Well, every bit of data is valuable to somebody.
I am wrong, there have been a few data breaches on advertising.
There have been a few. Okay. Well, and that's the ones you find out about. I would
Google and FB can't sell your SS.
Can't? Not allowed to, but can't.
WPP, one of the world's largest advertising companies, was hit by the NotPetya ransomware attack in 2017, causing significant operational disruptions.
Yeah. That doesn't surprise me. That sounds like a thing that you would want to hit if you were a hacker. What brought the thought on, though? Were you leading towards some sort of conspiracy theory about how they never get in trouble?
China smiles in our face and hacks us. Russia spits in our face and hacks us. North Korea throws rocks at our face and hacks us. Biden, where are you?
Good point. What have you been doing about it, Biden? Well, the government has a difficult position here. They can't hire hackers because all hackers smoke weed. All of them, every one of them. Every hacker smokes weed, and you can't hire people for the federal government.
Ha 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 ha.
If they smoke weed. So we're doomed to be hacked forever because we won't hire weed smokers. Now, what is blocking my view here? The guy? Let's do the pistol guy first. Oh, that's the shield guy blocking. Okay. No one has a mana potion. Shut up.
I think hacking itself is fantastic. Its ingenuity to the max, its creativity, it's pushing the limits. Malicious hacking is not acceptable. Poor misguided buttwieners.
Yeah, I agree. Computers are pretty cool, and all the computer code and all the stuff and the things that you can do with it. I'm playing a computer game right now. It's all very interesting. It's all very good, but and that's always going to be fiddled with by hackers and stuff like that. And we again are living in a capitalist society, so the data is worth money. That information is worth money. The ability to do a hack is worth money. Everything is money in our current system. And so what the people are, someone's going to do is spend that money on hacking.
Also, the greatest hacker in the universe is R2-D2, the most powerful Jedi of them all.
Star Wars is a touchy subject at the moment. I got a lot of views the other day because of my Star Wars video, and I've got a short coming out in a couple hours that's just going to make everything worse. My most disliked video ever. It's great. Mage can't reach anything, can he? Oh, he can. Look at that range on that book. Crazy big. Nice. But yeah, R2-D2, super hacker. Slicing, they call it.
Disliked is a good standard.
I know. I'm in good company. I said a Star Wars thing and everybody hated it, which puts me in the Ryan Johnson camp, because he said some things about Star Wars and everybody hated it, but I think he was right. No and no. Okay, let's do that just in case. Three more zombos. Don't hit my fence. And that level is done. Right. We survived. Another night survived. Level 5, a level S rating. Oh my god. Oh no, I got some red. City Panic. As they snuck by. That burb snuck by me. Still got an S though, that's good. Got 3 and 1. Okay. Let's spend our stuff. Put that there. There we go. More health, daily and health regen. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, let's do it again. Any unlocks?
To contend with haters, you have to say your hate is nothing. I want it all. Bring your vitriol, bring your putrid views. They mean nothing. I like being cancelled. I dare you.
Yeah, and that's kind of the attitude I take towards it. Like, your hatred only makes me stronger. Let it flow through you. I welcome it. Level ups, accuracy for my axe.
Nice.
Guy. Health is good. Damage. Ooh, damage is good too. Just bump that physical damage up. And physical damage again. Let's do it again. All right, perkies, perkies. Take that one. It's the warrior one. Character level up. Mana. Okay, yeah, this guy was complaining about mana a lot. Having 50 of them would be kind of nice. That's green. Daily health regen or multi-hit. Oh, does he do a multi-hit attack? No, he doesn't. No, okay, that doesn't help me. Health regen, yes. Sure. Perkies, give him the archery one. Very easy. Leo. None of that's about mana. Move points. He does kind of need that. And daily mana regen. There's the big one. Perks. Yes. Bertie is level 3. Block resistance, health. I took health last time. Dodge resistance, accuracy. There we go. No more missing with those bullets. Mana regen. Again. Perfect. More bullets. Perks. Give them, yeah. The archery ones. That's all the level ups. Items. What do we got? Green, blue, blue. It's a blue bow. Absolutely taking that. And characters. Install my new blue bow. On Geralt. There you go, buddy. Good job. Go to the store. Spend some monies. Yeah, so I'm going to pop out a new short in about 2 hours or so. I don't know if you watch the shorts. I don't watch shorts myself. It's just a thing that I don't think is interesting, but lots of people do, and it gets a lot of views and subscribers on the channel. So I pop out shorts every now and then, and I wrote one and recorded it this morning. Or did I record it? No, I recorded it last night, but then I edited it this morning, and I'll pop that out in a couple hours. Check that out on the YouTube page if you're interested. Shorts are complicated because
Many people do. I am a real-time person for now.
yeah, and it's
Thanks.
it's a thing. Most people like. I mean, there are people who like the shorts, who just do the TikTok thing, that just do the 60-second clips and stuff like that, and that's I recognize that. Thomas thinks that it's ruining the entire generation and an entire world. Maybe, I don't know. Then there's people who do the YouTube videos, which I take from this stream and then I just whittle down into a smaller section until it's just a 10 to 20 minute thing about one subject. And then I pop those out. Or you get the entire live stream where you watch live the live stream, you participate in chat, and you can watch those on the live tab of the YouTube page as well. So even if you're not watching it live, you could get all of the awful unedited Waldo you can stand, which I don't know why you would, but you should. So yeah, there's that too. Let's do some. We're not going to recruit a hero. We are going to buy some new gear. What do we got? We got a sword. We don't need a boot. And
All great things have a beginning.
yeah. And that's what I'm hoping for, is that I can kind of get enough practice at doing this, and then enough people will come in and then jump into the chat and then have a good time, and then I can turn it into also YouTube content so that I can post that up as well. Armored boots, health and stun chance and accuracy. My archery guy could use some more accuracy. My gun guy could use some more accuracy. I'm gonna buy this for Birdie. Then we're gonna improve our gold mine, so that we can just get more gold. Add some items onto Bertie. There you are. You got some boots.
So
Then-
escapism is our shared societal problem or something else?
Well, Thomas's problem, he thinks it's a attention span that the kids these days can't pay attention to nothing for more than 17 seconds. And I can almost understand what he's saying there. But it's just because they've got so much bombarding them all the time. Escapism is a shared societal problem. Yes, I could agree. But it's healthy to have some escapism, as long as you're not doing it in a destructive way where you're absolutely procrastinating on all the important things and avoiding all the things that need doing. So what do we got? Build some defenses. Put up all the reinforced walls. Actually, let's repair everything first. Repair defenses, repair walls. Okay, there we go. And then we're going to build some defenses.
Yeah, Steve Jobs is an asshole, and to this day he haunts us all with the red explanation mark abuse on devices. Fuck off, Steve.
Red explanation mark abuse on devices. Yeah. Alright, that's all of that. But if I have workers, I can turn these into more stuff, right? Oh, it takes 4 workers. Jeez. Don't have any way to build a new structure. A bowyer. Magic shop. Ian, we already have. Blacksmith. Craft some melee weapon every production.
I am an old front-end web developer and loving user interface designs, and the notification icon and its practices are abusive.
Okay. All right. Because yeah, when I bring up my phone and I go in there, there is a red 3 next to the thing, and then there's a red 83 on my messages because I never read them, and then yeah, there's a little red 572 on my Discord because I never read those either. I mean, I read the important ones. Is that the one you're talking about with the red explanation, the red numbers? Got 130 gold to spend.
That's 83 things annoying you without any functional purpose other than come over here and spend some time and waste away with me.
Yeah, I can definitely see your point there. Everybody gets mana. I should have upgraded this before I pressed the buttons. Idiot, idiot, idiot. Alright. Now I only have 10 gold left. No guys, that's fine. Alright, I am done with all of that. Okay. This guy have a free thingy? Yeah. Who needs it? Nobody? Yeah, nobody. Okay. That is the end of that phase. Let's deploy all my fools. Out there. Out there. Out there. And the mage can... Well, you can get back over there. And I think the mage can honestly handle the entire side by himself. Should be fine. But we'll put an archer on this side just in case. And that is it for that. We're going to end that phase.
At Waldo
Save
Politics,
right
do you follow any specific philosophy or ideal?
Specific? I do pay attention to philosophy sometimes. I guess, God, what do you call it? You call it consequentialism, I think. I think that's what it's called. But even then, sticking to a single one seems like a bad plan to me. Taking good ideas from anyone that you hear is fine by me. The idea that you would become a consequentialist and only do consequentialism, and if that leads to people on the internet finding a flaw.
I agree, a single one no must have multiple.
Right. Yeah, that would lead to someone on the internet learning the rules of your consequentialism and then finding tiny loophole and then attacking you with it. And that's weird. Like, if you can find a hole in socialism, great. So what? That doesn't mean I shouldn't do it. If you can find a hole within the ideology I have, bring it up to me. But that doesn't mean I'm going to abandon it for a new one or change to yours. So, yeah, consequentialism, I think, is the name of the one that I usually go towards, because that's what I'm looking for. You're going to do a thing. Okay, well, great. What happens after you do the thing? What is the consequence of you doing the thing? If the consequence of you doing a thing leads to people losing their rights or being harmed permanently or being harmed even a little bit. Utilitarianism, maybe, yeah. And I've no doubt you can go onto Philosophy Tube and find someone pointing out the flaws of utilitarianism and why you shouldn't do it. Well, who cares? So, okay, great. There's a flaw in it. I'll just ignore that bit, or I'll not gloss over, but I will change from utilitarianism to something else to cover that bit, to cover that hole, and that's fine. Who cares? Does that mean I'm not purely utilitarianism? Yeah, that's okay. You shouldn't find an ism and then stick to it forever. There are flaws with leftism. Absolutely, there are flaws. And when you bring those up, and if you bring up the flaw of leftism, I will try and fix it with a different ism. That's okay. That doesn't make me not a leftist. That doesn't mean I don't believe in leftism. It doesn't mean that I am weak. I think being all-inclusive and omnidirectional is a strength. And if there is a flaw with leftism and you have to move to the right to fix it, then by all means do so. And yeah, philosophy is fun and interesting, but I don't read philosophers because it's boring. And I think that they start to circle jerk themselves when you start describing things like the ship of Theseus and things like that, or things that aren't literally helping the people right now. Make models, make goals, make...
Interesting. I like how you're naturally open to all viewpoints and not too wedded to one.
Yeah, marrying one viewpoint is a bad idea, if you ask me, because it will have flaws. That viewpoint, viewpoint, you're looking in a direction. There's something behind you that you're not looking at. All viewpoints have another side. All viewpoints have the thing that you're not looking at. By choosing a viewpoint, you're focusing on the thing. But what about all the other things that you're not focusing on? Those are behind you. Those are not in your viewpoint, and can bite you in the ass. So just don't be focused on one thing. Yeah, omnidirectional. That's what I'm going for. Omni-philosophical. But what is the basis? What is the absolute crux, the bottom, the ethos, the axiom that I would pin everything on? If I go all the way down, it's human freedom. I think that is where we ought to be going, and that is the axiom I kind of hang all my stuff on. That's the first pin on my corkboard. Human freedom. Does the utilitarianism of the thing you're doing or the consequence of the thing you're doing affect someone else's human freedom? Well, if I don't want people being free to murder, because those murdered people now don't have human freedom, you see. So murder's bad, murder's wrong, and we should make laws against it. As a society, we should come together, come up with an idea on what to do with the murders and how to stop them and prevent them from happening to begin with.
The bottom might be near existentialism. For me, humanism is included.
Right, and that's an acceptable place to put your pin, your first pin. Existential, what exists, what does it mean to exist, and things like that, and humanism, being good to the humans, and things like that. All very good ideas that I would be on board for. Humanism? Yeah, humanism is what the atheists generally tend to call their movements and stuff like that. So yeah, all very good stuff, all very important and fun to think about in the abstract, as long as you don't get too serious. It's just like I said this about conspiracy theories earlier today, but conspiracy theories are fun until you take them too seriously. And I think you can say the same of philosophy. Philosophy is fun until you take it too seriously. Uh, Talk about it, think about it, have a good time, but don't write 900-page volumes about how yours is the best and everyone else's is wrong. Uh, that would be going too far. That would be too serious. Um, so yeah, that's where I fall on the philosophy stuff. I appreciate you coming in, Gonzo. I appreciate everybody who's here today. I'm about to call it off for the day. I've gotten to the end point of that game. It's noon. I have to go eat lunch, and then it's still sunny, so I'm gonna have to go outside and do yard work. Gross. And then I've got that short coming out in a couple hours.
It's enjoyable since I am not necessarily being morally driven by some make-believe thoughts. Take it easy, goodbye.
Yeah, and that's what you got to worry about is make-believe thoughts and whether or not your belief, your feeling, is driving you towards a bad end, and that's complicated. So, yeah, calling it off for today. I appreciate everybody who's here. Today is Saturday, so I will be back on Monday. There might be a debate on Monday. I'm going to look into that. If there's a presidential live debate, I will live stream it, and I'll try and grab Thomas, and we can yell at the candidates. If that's happening on the 17th, it may or may not be happening. If it's not happening, I'll talk about why it's not happening, all that fun stuff. We'll do a normal Monday night stream, 7 o'clock Monday for 7 o'clock PST. West Coast is the best coast, thank you. And we'll do it 7 o'clock PST, normal stream, headlines, this video game probably, and we'll call it a night. That's it for me today. Thanks for coming, everybody who's here. Thank you very much. Have a good